big loud laser machine.
Finally.
Yeah. And with that, you're gonna be able to improve your factory production by increasing the. You're gonna be able to boost your power essentially. Very juicy. And then alien overclocking, which is the internal work name for it, but alien amplification, I think is the name, where you can overclock your buildings even more. Essentially, you can use spam summer sloops to be able to get a bigger output with the cost of much bigger like
huge power consumption.
Power consumption, yeah, I think it's like 4 times in a lot of cases.
Something in that topic.
Which goes hand in hand with like why you need the power augmenters because you'll need more power. So, but you'll need to figure out how to spend those. And one fun fact, I believe, is that the amount of Mercer-spheres and summer sloops have changed on the map. So we have changed like the ratio, and we've reduced the amount of summer sloops. I mean, there's also like a couple of factory cosmetic stuff. We've added a couple of new buildables. I think a lot of people wanted way more cosmetic stuff. But you know, that's maybe for the future. You know, like that's maybe something. But we've added a couple new things. We've added 2 new barriers. We've added a new fence. We've added so you can add like materials to all your buildings. So instead of just having the regular old factory colors sets that we have, you can now also have
30%
like chrome and bronze and Caterium is one of them. So make them all shiny and stuff. Pretty nice. And they can be used on like almost all the buildings. So it's not just like for walls and floors and stuff like that. It's actually very. And in fact, almost every video I've made, I've used the I can't remember. It's like
Oh, the iron colored dish.
Yeah. What's the cool like carbon fiber color? It's called carbon fiber something I think in the game. On concrete, which I always thought looked pretty cool. So it's not just like dark in color concrete. It's actually with a different finish. And now we're at and there's also new windows. I forgot to mention that. And I didn't say this in the video, but I did show it in the B-roll. There are now stairs in Satisfactory.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. How about that? So confirming that once and for all, because I saw there was still a little bit of doubt when I put the video, but there are new stairs in the game. Okay. And they're pretty baller. Not gonna lie, they're pretty useful. And you can make like people in at Coffee Stand have made like huge like spiral staircases that go super high up, and it looks super cool. So really looking forward to that. And yeah, that's mostly the cosmetic stuff. And now we're starting to get into the balancing changes, which, as you may know, we've made yeah.
Yeah, I'm still only getting 9.6
I'm not gonna go too
megabytes a second. I'm in the Steam settings right now, trying to freaking toggle it.
Fuel gens have their own milestone now, and like the fuel gens are. What was the change again? It's like they take less input now.
Sorry, did you hear the shout from downstairs?
I was trying to ignore it.
Yeah, no, I couldn't.
Yeah.
So I'm so sorry. What was he?
Yeah.
Like a fuel gen something.
Yeah, the change to fuel generators where like they consume less fuel now. Or
yeah.
So
36%.
But you get more power out of them or something like that, right?
Oh yeah, this was the. Oh yeah.
Well, and then that's will.
Yes, I think you.
Let me know when
need to build more.
Servers
they require less fuel
prepped.
to output the amount that they do, so you can build more now with the like if you have like a fuel generator set up right now, you're going to be able to build more with the same amount of like fuel that you put into them.
Yes, exactly. Words, thank you.
Yeah, exactly. So we haven't like does it count as a nerf or a buff? I'm not sure what this is actually because it's a little bit of a both, right?
Change.
Yeah, it's a big change.
The cop-out
so stuff like that. So we'll drop these patch notes in the on socials and whatnot. You can find them out. Which I've forgotten. We need to link that in the. We install that.
You have socials?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
And yeah, there's a ton of new parts. There's a bunch of new recipes. There's new alt recipes. I've avoided talking too much about recipes and alt recipes because I think it's more fun for you guys to discover that and go through it. Also because some of these numbers change. Yeah. Less than 10 minutes. Let's go.
That and there are quite a few of them. So,
drones can now use all fuel types. Not all fuel types, but almost all fuel types instead of just batteries. So batteries have like the significance of batteries have been reduced rather. And yeah, drones fly with fuel type. So the better the fuel type, like the more complex the fuel type, the faster drones will fly.
The expanding scope.
This one is juicy. You want to take this one?
What is that? I can't read from here.
Let's zoom in.
Yeah. Oh, the most dramatic. Actually, it might be for some people because it's probably the most early game feature of 1.0.
Oh, it says if you have mods, you need to delete them.
Yeah, which is going to make.
Yeah, I don't have it modded. So.
Who knows? Very quite nice.
I think that will. It's like a small thing changed in the early game, but that will have a huge.
Just the fact that you don't have to again harking back to the Dimensional Depot, just not having to make as many round trips back to continuously feed them.
Yeah, this is going to be super nice. One thing also, we'll see a little bit how this plans out, but when I was playtesting this at least, I think placing manifolds for biomass generators, you might notice that like they might not be as good because of how fuel generators because you need to fill up for a manifold to make sense, right? And in the early game, sometimes you'd rather have just like put in 10 fuel in that one, put in 10 in that, and 10 in that, and so on and so forth, rather than like fill up fuel. That's because you'll get more power if you just have an even flow. Yeah. So like I think in the early game, my prediction, and I may be wrong about this, but my prediction is that we'll see a lot more balance for this
just chatting for now while we're waiting for the game to download.
Preferred method of routing things.
I'm at 46%.
More load balancing for biomass generators in the early game, and then you'll move over to manifolds as the game goes on. But who am I? What do I know? I haven't even finished the game. Let's see here. Yeah, there's a bunch of small tweaks as well to some of the. Here's the thing. Yeah, so fuel gens now produce 250 megawatts instead of the previous 150s. That's the thing we touched on previously.
Really?
And there's a bunch of stuff with like NAM changes, such as like programmable splitters and geothermal generators. They're no longer needing supercomputers, so they're going to be accessible earlier on. And the gas mask is also available in the MAM. Instead of being in Tier 5, so it's going to be accessible earlier, which is going to be we're trying to mitigate the whole Noblest being able to destroy gas pillars.
Oh yeah.
Do you want to talk about this one?
Oh yeah, hard drive rerolling and saving. Yeah. So each hard drive you get now one gives you 2.
Yeah, because there's no reason why I shouldn't be downloading this at like 100 megabytes a second.
If you don't like those 2 options, you can now reroll each and every hard drive once. So you do technically end up getting 4
so
options.
Steam's
The thing is, if you
definitely
do choose reroll
throttling.
hard drives, you can't then go back to the previous 2. So it is kind of a shot in the dark.
Well, something's wrong with the upload.
But if you do opt to reroll and those other
Because I got it fully updated and won't let me play it at all.
oh yeah, tough luck.
Yeah.
But yeah, 2 options and 1 reroll option for
So-
2 new options.
Yeah.
And they should also only be able to present recipes
Cat.
you can produce by that state of the game. Maybe.
No, that's fine.
Don't do that.
So yeah, those are so
Make
most of the new
chairs
features
not
coming
your
along here. We
scratching
also have a bunch of
post.
quality of life stuff, such as being able to build straight conveyor belts, making many
You get like a
returns.
fly
This is
swatter or
This is a
something.
banger of a feature.
Yes.
Linus is nodding behind me.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's so good. Being able to just like drag from one input to the output and just get like straight proper conveyor belts. You can get most of the use cases in there. You just need to learn like a little bit like when to pull from what and like what order to drag things. So that's really nice. If you hold control when building railways, you can now get them to become straight. So they'll be straight in the same axis as their connection point. So they'll still slope down and up depending on the curvature of the terrain. But that is also huge. Oh wait, I didn't know this.
What are you doing,
Wait,
kitty?
this is new to me. Okay, apparently you can free place signals now, so you can place them wherever you want on the railway instead of just at like the intersection points. That's actually pretty dope.
I have yet to place a single.
I have, and I didn't notice that.
So I would have known.
That's huge. Holy shit. Damn.
Yeah.
I'm actually wow. That's pretty cool.
Chat, is anyone else here a true and tested conveyor belter? Why have trains when you can just have a million belts running across?
Because it's fun to set up the signaling system. It seems complex, but it's really fun.
Yes, it is complex.
Yeah, but it's really fun when you get it work.
Nah.
That's dope. I've also just done both. So,
Once you're used to it.
yeah. Here's another thing that I didn't know. I actually don't know what this entails, but like when you're dismantling blueprints, you can also now change the build mode to completely dismantle all parts of the blueprint instead of only a single element. Wasn't that in the game already? Well, maybe that's not enough to date.
I am going to be real, and yeah, I think I'm allowed to say
Is
this.
this not enough to date, Chad? Or maybe I'm wrong. It's not?
I played internal for so long I just don't remember.
Less than 4 minutes. Maybe it's not. Maybe I just played update
Yeah,
1.0
I think
for
so
long.
too. Yeah, internal has been like the life.
And yeah, there's a bunch of changes to like the build system. There's the clearance system has actually been updated as well, so like they're a bit tighter. There's the guideline system where I showcased in this video where you can get clear guidelines now instead of just having green lights. And they also show like direction and stuff like that. And then it talks about narrative, which we mentioned before. There is a narrative now in the game. We won't talk too much about that. That's up for you guys to discover.
Yes.
There's a ton of stuff in the world. I'm not gonna go through these.
And again, to touch on the super quickly, again, every single one I think.
60% done.
Yeah, every single line.
Worth checking out.
And yeah, we're 3 minutes away from release, and we haven't even gotten to the end of the patch notes. There's so much else coming on. It has to do with like optimization, achievements, bug fixing, network optimization. There's been a lot of work gone into working out the kinks with the networking code. Conveyor belt system has been completely remade for networking, for instance.
Do a Steam post real quick to see what.
Yeah, exactly. Save system has been optimized, so like saving should be way faster. The rendering as well, like and like objects that are saved into the save file are also optimized. So yeah, this so much.
Shit.
And dedicated servers. I haven't even touched that. Dedicated servers are also gotten a lot of love, a lot of fixes for dedicated
Thank
servers.
you, Ben.
Not only Ben, but also
And all people.
Yeah. We're finally going to fully support dedicated servers now. By the way, dedicated servers have up until 1.0 been experimental, so they have not been finished. So now we're fully supporting them. 2 minutes. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Do you want me? I can push the thing, so don't worry about it. Yeah. It's insane. It's insane how much work has gone into this one like update. And I think for a long time, when you work on it for so long, we feel like, no, it's not too much new really. But like now that we actually started
You
collecting,
might have to wait until you come back
it's like we
to
actually
get on and
go
play.
through the patch notes and
When was the last? Have you?
Well, I'll have the server started
No, I
before
can't.
then.
I can't with that straight conveyor belts, and I can't with the dimensional depot, so I like just refuse.
I took a couple of hours, just no more like a puzzle. Too little time.
See if they're.
Boot you eight up.
See if they post
It's
the
insane.
patch
Yeah,
notes.
It's night and day.
There's so many changes.
Yes.
And not only that, but like I really feel like the quality is so much better in 1.0.
Oh yes. Oh yes.
I feel really happy and proud of what the team has put together in terms of quality for the game, and I am really excited to see and hear how it's going to go once it goes out into the wild, and finally get everyone to play. It's scary.
I think I'm feeling the pulse now.
Yeah.
Just thinking about like all the buzz, all the oh god, yeah.
So in 30 seconds, roughly, you guys are going to be able to play. Yeah,
God.
freaking out. I'm freaking out as well. I can't believe we got to this point. With less than 30
Soon
seconds
count the
left.
amount of seconds on both of your hands.
Yeah. So much work has gone into this.
That's kind of dope.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
So I hope you all
70%
enjoy,
downloaded.
1.0. I hope you all enjoy playing Satisfactory. And we can't wait to see everyone like make content and stream and see what you build, and like community highlights are gonna be nutty. So without further ado, everyone,
It's a long channel.
thanks for hanging out with us. It's time.
Oh my gosh, and this is the opening video.
Mine keeps saying an error occur while launching the game, missing game executable. Steam/Steam app/com/com/satisfactory.
Probably have to do a file verification.
I already did that.
Really hope they make more of the planet accessible and for like future DLCs or whatever.
I deleted the game and I'm gonna reinstall it again.
Okay. Charius, Charius. I can't see his name on fucking Discord. I hate how it does that. Can't see anybody's fucking name. It's just first letter and dots. I don't know how to fix that. Anyway, it says if you run into issues with the exe not being found, rename the file. It's factorygamesteam.exe and should be factorygame.exe. Closing and relaunching Steam should trigger a new download and solve the problem. Like, I don't know why Discord changed it. She can't see people's fucking names.
Let's go, everyone! Holy shit, I can't believe it. I'm gonna remove the account on here. It is
Then when
out.
you go to their
It is
profile, it's
available.
the
Well,
same goddamn
it's
thing. Can't see their bloody
downloading,
names.
hopefully for some people, but it is now finally coming out. Satisfactory 1.0. It's wow. It actually, now I feel it. I've felt nothing up to this point. I've just been dead inside. But holy shit, I can't believe it. 1.0 is out. So real quick, if you don't see anything happening in Steam on Epic, don't worry. On Epic, you might need to refresh the browser or like the client or whatever, and it should update. And on Steam, it's the same thing. Like you might need to refresh Steam or restart it, and then it'll kick off. Yeah, that we snuck in a little bit of extra thing at the end there. Yeah, so Satisfactory is coming to console. I guess is the thing I want to say here. We've
Nice, 16
we've
people,
dreaded
nice.
this. I was saying, like it's a huge undertaking to be able to bring this game to console, but we are doing it together with our friends at Fish Labs. We have been working on porting this game to console. We don't have a release date or anything like that yet. We actually don't know fully when, if it can be even this year or next year or something like that. But we are working on it, and we are working on I'm so excited for this. We are excited to be able to bring console for Satisfactory for PlayStation 5 and Xbox. The Xbox.
There we go. Okay, so I had to disable streamer mode.
So super exciting. One thing I also want to mention in regards to this is that we are also looking into getting proper controller support. If you've been with us on the dev streams, you know that this
92% done.
about,
so by the time the
it
stream's
is a huge
over,
undertaking, being able to
or whatever, I'll probably be close to having the game installed.
And we are going to bring control support for PC as well, so it's not just for console. We haven't fully finished that yet. And so that will be sort of an update in the future. So it's coming, but with control support comes a ton of like work that goes into, we've had to update menus, like all widgets and like all the UI elements in the game have to be accustomed with control support in mind. But we are doing it. We are doing it. It's super exciting.
95% done.
And yeah, we're gonna hang out for a little bit longer actually, because we're not gonna end the stream just yet, because I know that you're all probably gonna ditch the stream now and just jump back into Satisfactory. Yeah, we're gonna hang out a little bit more. Mark is gonna join us, our game director.
Yeah, Tarius. That's the guy's name. He's trying to remember it.
It's probably on me not to telling him that he needs to show up. So yeah, how are we all feeling, chat? Are we excited? Are we happy? Can't believe that we're finally here. How big is the download for you all? Because it will vary a little bit, I think. We have reduced the general like size of the game. in total.
99%.
So I'm not sure. 11 gigs on Steam for some people,
100%.
10.
No, it's just installing.
I think the game is around like 13 gigs in total now. I don't know. Linus is just shrugging his head. I don't know.
I've
a lot of
played
people celebrate.
1,228 hours.
And the team is
0.6.
celebrating, and we've
And
tried
I
to
can
like
play.
soundproof this room as much as we possibly can, but and we haven't heard like almost anything from the bottom floor. But now we can
And I
actually
have to
hear them.
exit
which is
Steam
pretty
and
exciting.
restart it.
So
and see
good
if it
job, everybody.
fixes that
can't believe
issue.
we're here.
So I got
Super
it
excited.
too.
Time to party. Time to get time to get wasted. So yeah, as I mentioned before, we are coming to console. If you didn't hear the news or didn't see it, we are coming to console, and it's really exciting. And we've been working on that for a long time together with Fish Labs, who's doing the porting, and Control Support is also coming. If you didn't hear that, so super exciting. Obviously, otherwise you'd have to play on console with, I don't know.
I think it's working now.
Anyways.
Is it letting you get in the game now?
Yep.
What else is?
Yeah, I
what else is
exited
there to
out of
say?
Steam,
Oh,
restarted it, and it seems
What
like
was
it's
that?
working.
Yeah, they'll figure it.
So I just have to get in, set up the server.
Okay, yeah.
I
chat,
uninstalled
see.
and
Like,
reinstalling
where's
it
1.1?
because nothing was
What
working.
is this? What is this shit? I can't believe this. We haven't even.
So I
It's
got,
not
like,
been out
3
for like
minutes.
10 minutes, and we're already complaining about where's 1.1. Oh boy. 20. Oh, it's getting there. Getting there. Crossplay for console, we don't know yet. Exactly. We haven't decided, I think.
Server
Yeah,
manager,
there's
add
a lot of
server.
work
I'm gonna
that
go
goes
with the
into
first
that.
IP.
So we're not sure if we can support crossplay for console. So
There we go, server name pending.
announced. There's a lot of stuff with consoles that we can't talk about right now, mostly because the biggest reason is because I haven't prepared for
Yes,
it.
I will
Okay, like
confirm
I
that.
just prepared for this stream mostly, so I don't want to give.
And
give
a friendly
away
name for my
any
server.
information on that like that. But we
Kazamar.
will follow up with more information in regards to consoles.
Password for the admin.
We don't have a release date, like I said before, and hope. I mean, it might be this year, but I don't think it will. But maybe, who knows? Oh God, we're back. Who knows? We're back. We're doing it again.
There we go.
So yeah.
Create.
Error occurred. Oh no. This Mason makes it executable. Wait a second. Okay.
Kazmar. I guess we'll just start in the grassy.
Okay, if you're running into
fields.
issues when you're downloading, make sure to what's it called? Resolve files.
So I don't know where we want to
on Steam,
start.
You go to properties and there's like a setting under properties there where you can go like is it called resolve files? Or it's called reconfigure? I can't remember what it's called. You can like reconcile files and make sure and verify them.
I'll
It's the
just
same
go
thing as
grassy
if you right-click
fields.
on the
We
thing
can kind of
and
go
do
from
the
there.
Dot and you can validate them.
There,
Verify.
preparing a new game.
Get the verification going. We have a different type of verification in the game. Where's Mark? Mark! You're supposed to be here.
There we go. Everybody can see it on stream. We're getting there. And then I get to play for almost an
I have a bunch
hour.
of stuff planned with Mark when he's here, but he's not here.
Or I gotta go.
So it's really hard to like.
Then I'll be gone for probably an hour.
Yeah. Linus, you take this.
Maybe 2.
Nah.
It depends on how it goes.
Linus is joining in.
Oh, it should only be about half an hour.
Yeah.
It's,
how
all,
are you
it's only
feeling?
scheduled for 30 minutes, and it's probably a 15-minute drive there and back.
Yeah. How are you feeling?
We'll probably whip through McDonald's or Wendy's.
Yeah.
I got coupons.
So good.
Feed me for the day.
So great that it's finally out.
Yeah. The last.
There he is.
There it is. Look at that. What?
I took his spot and then
Yeah.
Yeah, you can get in. You can.
you take the good spot.
Okay. All right. Bye, Linus.
Okay,
okay, you mean, like,
Kazmar,
yeah,
tier.
switch over.
Apparently we're tier 2.
Oh, hi, Mark.
How do I sit here?
Yeah,
or-
you want to sit close to the mic. Yeah, there you go. Perfect.
Hey.
How's it going?
Shouldn't be any tiers
Mood
yet.
seems to be great
Yeah,
down
yeah,
there.
yeah, yeah.
I,
No, it's good.
I
Yeah.
haven't heard anything.
Okay,
throughout
logging
the entire
in.
Stream, and then like
Really?
when we launched, I heard like the countdown.
Yeah.
Super exciting.
No, it's amazing.
Super cool.
And it's, did you see any stats, like the view counts and stuff?
No.
So it's like, I think on
Okay, I am in the game,
total it was like over 80,000 people watching.
but
at peak.
I have
Yeah,
nothing.
across both platforms.
Okay, how come I
think
don't
the
have like a
entire
brand new
category of,
character? How
like,
come
what
it's
the
starting with shit?
So that's counting the Satisfactory category on.
Oh,
Which
wow.
assuming that people are
Something's
watching other
fucked
people's
up here.
streams.
Damn. All right.
Yeah, and that's
Hi
actually
everyone. I felt like I've been streaming for like maybe 50 people here or
yeah,
something
that's
like
actually
that.
higher than our concurrent user. So there you go.
Damn. All right. Cool. Well, glad that you all tuned in for this shit.
Yeah,
Exciting
It's been
times.
sick, yeah.
Yeah, but what's the general feel for 1.0 that? Because I don't know. I feel like it didn't hit me until like when I pushed
Okay,
live
I
on Twitch
gotta
and I saw the reactions.
delete all my other
I
games,
felt
I'm
like-
guessing. No shit, didn't want to do
dismantle
that.
of the
Fuck.
early access.
Oh
rate.
yeah.
And I still remember the first time that I saw that draft. I'm pointing to Linus now.
Yeah.
But that really
that's
hit me
it.
again as well. And now it kind of hit me again because you don't really feel it. Like we've also done like 10 updates for this game, so it feels kind of like
To main
still like shit
menu.
in a way. But
I think I need
mean,
to
it's still not
delete
really
all my
good.
other saves or something.
This is
'Cause
true.
that should have started as a brand
I
new.
think the game is like in a
map.
better state than it's ever been.
But I
Spent
think
so much time,
maybe
like,
because I
fixing
saved
things,
it
fixing over
with the
5
same
years.
name as
Yeah.
one of these
Update
ones.
8 and now.
Join
It's
game.
actually confirmed number, I think, in the patch notes or in the press release. as
That
well.
will load.
And that's even only the bugs that
Delete
we actually
session.
found, so. And
Delete
there's still gonna be
session.
bugs in there. Like I still see shit.
Delete
like that.
session.
But that, I mean, it should play better.
Server manager.
Yeah,
Add
when you pop
server.
That's the general vibe I've gotten when I've been playing. Is that like it just feels
Confirm.
polished. Like it feels so much more polished.
Yes,
and
you're
I
still
feel
saying
like
tier
we've had
2.
a pretty good level of polish for being in early access. You know, like I always felt like we've tried to always not put out stuff that's like broken and like stuff has been unfinished, but you know we want it to be unfinished in a state where it's playable and good and like
Yeah.
you can see the intent.
Yeah, it's supposed to be representative of the
Yeah,
what we want, right?
exactly.
Like,
Okay.
and sometimes that's also kind of nipped us in the butt because you kind of
Create
you
game.
want to try things, but you want to still deliver quality.
That
Sometimes
is
when you try
sabotaging
things
so
out,
you don't
kinda
get ahead.
try it in a shitty way, so we always stand
No, well,
I think we've been lucky. with
there
that
should
as
be
well. We
no
never really had to go back to
sabotaging.
something
Let's
that
go
didn't
advanced
work
game
and
settings.
to, like,
Confirm.
actually change it over
Make
time.
sure everything's off.
It's only happened like after the fact.
Everything is off. Select starting tier, onboarding,
Yeah,
game
and,
phase, onboarding. Okay, so that should be good. So reset to defaults.
We already talked about
Yeah,
it.
we talked about it. Like
Okay,
definitely everything
back.
we revealed. Wait,
Yeah, start the grass,
everything that
start
I've revealed,
game.
We talked about it.
Oh, the YouTube.
Yeah,
Okay.
we revealed everything. Like,
Oh, yeah,
yeah.
everything.
It still says tier 2 though.
What do you mean? Did I forget something? Because like there might have been there might have been a few small things, but I think that's sort of up to people to discover on themselves and bring it up. But I don't think I've missed anything. I did miss the thing that I just wrote in the patch notes with how you can place signals on rails wherever.
Wait, what?
that was in the
That
patch notes.
says don't, or sorry,
Wait,
Terra
is
says
it
don't
not?
get to nuclear power
Well, I
before we
didn't
get
even know
home
that
from
was
work.
in.
I wouldn't even
You
be
changed so
close.
much shit between like the last time.
Right.
Like, I actually forgot.
Might have to get the
Yeah, right, 'cause
server
apparently the
files
blueprint
reset,
thing was also not
uncheck
in
skip
1.0, where you can
onboarding. Yeah, it was
control the entire
unchecked.
blueprint. Was that on an update 8? Wasn't it?
What?
Right. That might have snuck
It's
in
taking
that
a
patch
long
notes.
time
Yeah,
now,
I'm
so I'm
pretty sure
hoping
that's
it's
an
creating a
update.
new
I'm
world.
pretty sure that wasn't updated. 'Cause
Yeah.
I think we talked. We like we just revealed that at some point. Man, I didn't even remember.
Well, see, look, tier 2.
It's been such a because we actually worked on this update since.
What,
like,
did I have
update
that?
7, I think.
Checked.
So I think when it comes to like the
Server
alien power
settings.
augmenter and stuff like that, the
Manage
development for that was
saves.
started around the same
So you
time
don't
we
even have a
did it.
save.
So that's how long is that ago? That's a long time ago.
That's
Auto
too long.
pause.
So
Like I mean,
change
Server
the
name,
struct.
admin password.
And then we also had like closed beta in between. and
Network
stuff.
quality.
We've slowly been like stopping development, right? So it's just
All
like, fixing
defaults.
things. Yeah, we're not allowed to touch anymore.
Fucking bot.
Things at some point.
Piss off.
So I'm just gonna address. Sorry, I have seen you, Chad. I've just been trying to wait for. the
Yeah,
team
see,
to get
tier
back to me
2.
and
Well,
give
I
me
know we should
a,
be
like,
a tier 0.
news on how to fix it. So we did see the issue with on Steam,
So
and
what?
it's been corrected now. So you should be able to get the download again going, potentially. There was some issue with the build that we pushed on Steam, and it should only affect Steam. So for once, you Epic people are in the clear,
Remove server.
or not in clear. You
Add
get the upper
server.
hand.
Well, I guess it's the
But it
server.
has been corrected,
It's
so-
because
so
I'm just adding
Wait for
the
the download to happen
IP.
again. Refresh your Steam client. and
Right. So
whatnot.
this is a server thing.
And apparently you can also rename the executable because the executable is a bit different
So,
in 1.0. You
click
might
start
get, like,
game, create
I'm not sure
game.
if that was just our
Yeah,
internal builds
create
or if
game.
that actually happens for people live, where you get like to pick like the old version versus the 1.0 version when you start Steam.
Oh, I don't actually know.
Yeah, that's happened. Okay, so I'm just gonna say that in case it happens.
Yeah,
but
grass fields.
it shouldn't been the case.
Casimir.
Say this. Sometimes when we've played 1.0, you'll get like a little pop-up in Steam that says like, which version would you want to play? Do you want to play Early Access or do you want to play 1.0? And there's only one version, so you need to pick like the 1.0 version, and you can set it to be always this option to return to the game. So like, there's something with execution, but we've resolved that. Another really important thing, by the way, Chad, if you've installed mods, you need to uninstall them, either with the mod
Skip
manager
onboarding,
or
no.
by removing the
Session
the
type.
folders. I can't quite
Should be
remember if, like,
multiplayer,
even
but-
sometimes people delete the mods, they still load.
See, it still said tier
So if you're
2.
getting crashes that has anything with mods in the name of the crash report or anything like that, it's because of mods. You need to completely disable them. Mods do not work in 1.0. So you need to let the mods
Yeah,
be
and
disabled
we're unmodded, no mods.
before you can play with mods again. Yeah, that's a quick recap. Maybe we can one of the moderators in each chat just kick in.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking I might have to do. But the problem
Yeah,
is
that's
then I have to go through the whole onboarding thing anyways.
Anyways, 1.0, good time. Yeah, there's, like I said, there's a lot of stuff that's for a long time, like it feels like hasn't been in the game for forever. But
Yeah,
we've
it's
been
kinda hard to
working on
keep
it.
track as well. There's a lot of small things, small things.
Yeah.
Yeah, see? It's tier 2.
Really hard to keep track also with the patch notes, they were like so long, so it's
Game session's
Yeah.
30 minutes. So this is, for whatever reason,
I heard
it's
there were
it's
50 pages.
using what I used, what we were doing last night, and just running around.
The only version that I've seen is like the really boiled down version where you kind of skip
Yeah, new game,
Did you really go over every single little point? It's,
Casimir,
yeah, because it was a really long development. track. And
multiplayer
even things like the
settings,
spade
session type.
is kind of like, that's like a side. I think it was actually Nick who at some point just came with that, like he had done it, and I was like, yeah, just push it. There's like a side development thing almost, and that's actually often what happened. Is like some of the best stuff.
Yeah, but we're building, like, I don't know where we're going to start building, so I'm not setting down the hub. Because
We had good
nobody,
quality audio.
no, we don't,
possibly,
where are we
it might
starting?
be-
That's exactly.
It might be that like
I mean, I guess I can just place it where I land.
I'm not sure if the echo is because
We'll
of
probably do by IP since we're using the hosts.
or it just like reverted back. Now both. Wait, what?
I guess this doesn't really matter.
Video is pixelated now? What's going on?
I'll just reset the
Stream is
default.
breaking down. People are.
Back.
Is it because we're uploading the? No, it's not. Double or? Oh, wait. What is the
It's
problem?
really strange. It's just not starting a brand new world on the server if there's no maps or anything on the server. So somehow the server's
You guys have
pulling
like,
from
pioneers functional.
my game that I did last night, but I just deleted all my
Okay,
saves.
I didn't do anything.
Attention,
So
Pioneer. I
if
am
it's fixed,
Ada,
then it
your
wasn't
personal
broken. Okay,
instance of the artificial directory and assistant.
maybe everyone had. two
Welcome to
people.
the Fixit Incorporated Save the Day program.
Anyways, yeah. Good
A
time.
Fixit Pioneer has 3 core assignments.
Stump.
Construct. All pioneers must follow
Pause
Fixit
their
guidelines
video
and
stream, since it's
instructions
pretty
when
much over
constructing any
anyways.
building. Automate. Every pioneer is responsible for setting up and managing efficient pipelines, outposts, and power infrastructure.
Well, I know that.
Explore and exploit. Fixit selected planets are rich with resources suitable
Oh,
for
so the
direct
server
use
can't
or further
do.
investigation.
Okay, I think I understand what
Stay
you're saying.
within your designated. And that is why the world is counting on pioneers like you.
That's
Fixit.
definitely different.
Short-term solutions to long-term problems.
So you playing single player then?
Initiating
Only until I
planetfall.
land, and then I have to upload the map to the server.
Atmospheric entry in
Okay.
3,
So I have to wait till I land.
1. Beginning arrow assist. Drag within acceptable parameters.
So yeah, they did change up the opening cinematic a little bit.
Descent phase begun. Decelerating. Deploying parachute. Deploying backup parachute. Skipping parachute. Landing phase begun. Activating retro propulsion.
Well, you should have done the parachute after you're doing burn entry.
Touchdown. Planetfall complete. Drop pod integrity nominal. Omni situational exploration suit nominal. Pioneer. Acceptable.
Oh, apparently I'm only acceptable. Okay, so then I'll pop out, destroy the pod, put the Nexus or the hub down, and then I'll
Congratulations.
upload it to
You
the
are
server.
third in your region to survive planetfall. Welcome to Massage
You
2,
can always move the hub
ABB
later.
in the binary
Yep,
system
exactly.
of Akicha. Loading objective-based introduction. Begin onboarding.
Yes.
First contact safety tool supplied due to presence of alien megafauna. Adhere to Fix-It procedure and equip the Fix-It Inc. Xeno Zapper before leaving the drop zone. Next objective. Dismantle the drop pod. Fix-It incorporated
done it.
as cost-effective and efficient. We do not waste. The drop pod will be recycled to construct the first stage of the habitat and utility base, often referred to as the hub.
Oh, I gotta. Was you gonna make me mine iron first before I can do the hub? That's definitely different. Fucking weird birds. So you don't make the hub right away anymore. You have to select iron and release. Yeah, okay, we did the iron nodes. Actually, used to be iron right here, I think. I think I'm going the wrong way. Yeah, because it won't even let me get to the build gun. So.
Potential edible collected. If consumed before authorized as compatible with the human digestive system by Fix-It, the consumer is responsible for any and all consequences. Store this potential
So,
resource for later
if it gives
use.
you the shits, it's your problem.
Potential edible collected. Eating it and surviving does not count as a valid field test and does not generate enough data for Fix-It to make an informed decision. Store this potential resource for later use.
Might have to reduce my mouse sensitivity here, because holy crap, I'm gonna give people frickin'.
Samples of new alien species acquired. Notable features are blunt teeth,
Oops.
suggesting it is herbivorous, and a thickly plated skull
Oh,
and
that's
spine,
okay, this is
suggesting
different
it is
too.
proficient
Nice.
at inflicting and receiving blunt force trauma. Preserve the remains for later study.
That still seems a little overly sensitive. I think I went the wrong way. Options, controls, yes, we need to probably put this down to like 3. Apply. That's a little better, okay. So I'm guessing I need to get some iron. There we go,
Next
now we can get in the
objective.
queue.
Use the build gun to construct the hub. Iron is a base component necessary for all near future progress,
Oh, I
so
need
ensure
more.
you
Okay,
build the
so I need
hub
more-
close to iron sources.
More iron.
Fix-It does not pay by the kilometer.
Oh yeah, they definitely added some more humor. There.
Hub foundation built. The hub terminal
We'll
and
let her
crafting
say what
bench
she's
are
gonna
only the
say,
humble
and then,
beginnings of a successful Fix-It pioneer, but essential for the next steps of onboarding. Once finished, the hub will function as your base of operations. Next objective, complete hub upgrade 1.
Okay, so now we go save game. Kazimar. Save. Great. Now we go exit menu. And now you go server manager, Kazimar, manage saves, upload save. That one, upload, confirm, done. Okay, then status, create. It's still showing that information. What the fuck? Load save. Ah, okay. Good thing that's in chat. Otherwise, I'd be like losing my hair over this. Yeah, because I don't know where we want to build. Like, I know where I want to build. So I don't know if we want to have, like, one central base or if we don't want to kind of build in our own areas and put the hub somewhere central. I mean, what do you guys think? What's your thoughts and opinions? There we go, 7 minutes, 18 seconds. That seems a little better, maybe. Connection to the server has been lost. What do you think, Mr. Upfront? There, should be able to join now.
I would say
I mean, I think in the very beginning, I think we all have to be kind of probably in the same area. Just because we have to all use the hub to get started.
I'd just place the hub with you, and then, you know.
There. Impure. This is impure. This is just not acceptable. We must find purity in our ore.
So I hit join game and then type what?
Go to the server info in the subscribers area for the IP. Otherwise, you shouldn't have to hit anything.
So server management?
Well, yeah, you'll want to go to the server management, whatever, then join server, and then the IP you'll want to use is in Discord. So then you'll want to go down to games and server infos, and then Satisfactory. And I'm using the first IP. Because there's two, so I'm using the first one. It seemed to work. So yeah, you do it in the game. So yeah. Oh, did I hear another baddie? Here, so we have 2 iron right here, which is great for starting. I'll leave that for whoever joins next. They have some fruit or whatever they can get. 'Cause I think there's copper, was copper around here. I don't know if there is any more. So we can find. Oh, will it? That could be fun. Okay, well, I'll just put it here then for now. I mean, there's nothing wrong with spawning in random locations. Got a water source here. There's a doggo. Oh, can't. The fuck? Is it control splitting? No. Okay, we'll just
Okay, so how do I find the IP again?
in the subscriber section. It says game server infos. Where'd that doggo go? I swear I saw one. I think it was over here, wasn't it?
You said it was the second one?
Nope, the first IP. There's two. Oh, I need some 40 megawatts of power. Oh, look at me getting ahead in the build stuff. Oh, some concrete. Noise. Noise. Oh, missing plates and wires, so I can't do anything with it yet. Okay, so map. Do I not have access to the map yet? I guess I haven't earned access to the map yet. Okay, well, whatever. We're not very far away from the hub. Boy, the hub's looking pretty complete. So I guess I don't have to go through the whole thing of building the hub. That's unfortunate. Ooh, let's check this out. Well, doesn't this look homey? This is definitely new. Fix it. Productive Packer Deluxe. How to play. Oh, okay, so it's like Tetris. Oh, it's almost like Tetris. Oh, I can't turn them around. No, that sucks. I guess as much as I get there, fucking bots, go away.
Oh, I can't get in, so I don't know.
What do you mean you can't get in?
It says, so you have Satisfactory and there's only one IP. And that IP is not working.
And then try the other one.
There's no other one. Under that it says this is entered in the game. All it says.
Right, so server IP, right? So there's datsat7.ddns.net or datsat7.ddnsking.com. Unless you, because if you copied that whole thing, then yeah, you're not, it's going to be wrong. Let's try this again.
The only thing it does is it restarts Satisfactory. Both of them there.
Sounds like you're doing something wrong. Here, let me exit out. Main menu, that you can watch the stream. So you click on, yeah, so when you're on the menu, you go click Server Manager.
Yep.
And then you go Add Server. And then you put in one of the two IPs. I did the first one, so that worked. So copy, actually it'll be copied. Right, so so datsat7.ddns.net, confirm, and then it should show you Kazmar game ongoing. And then join game. That's it. I got all the hard stuff done. That should be all you need to do. Oh, we gotta try the toilet. Cool. Can you flush stuff down the toilet? You can put, I think you can. Here, let's try this. Stack of one. Oh. Okay, and it's just gone. Okay. Now how do you? You're supposed to be able to flush it. Oh, there we go. Oh, and it splashes all over the floor. Oh, you're gonna get a surprise. Too bad you can't sit on it and do it at the same time. Oh, it's non-drinkable water, fluid dynamics for pioneers. Nice. Well, the bathroom looks a little nicer, anyways. Oh, got a blender. There you go. Hurrah! Sure, not, you can't drink any of the water this thing produces, apparently. This looks like it's probably a paste producer. This smells like my earth. Oh, Rubik's Cube. Xenozoology and protein extraction. The overtime machine. Doggo farm. A couple of socks. Helmets, a couple of bunks. The llama. Employment manual. Oh, here's another train signals for pioneers. The mathematics on wonton something. The mathematics of wonton burrito meals. Yes, that's the mathematics of wonton burrito meals. Okay. Updating system. Please do not turn off the device. List of people to send card to. Okay. Yep. It's all up and running. Now it's just a matter of just figuring out where do we want to build, I guess. I'll move the hub here in a minute. Unless somebody else is going to be joining right away. Well, I mean, for basically starting, right? Like, kind of our primary initial base position. Yeah, so you can't pick flowers. That looks like copper. Oh, for sure. Yeah. But having a good initial starting point, like you want to have good initial resources too. So I kind of want to go to the area that I like to build in. There's two places that I like building in myself, but they're kind of small. Like the place we were building in last time, was okay, but I think it was too small of an area for multiplayer. Yeah, the desert. Yeah, I think, well, like this area here is great because it's just massive. Like it's big, it's flat. It doesn't have the best resources, but I'm thinking, you know, for just building a ginormous multiplayer factory, this might actually not be a terrible starting location. Because it does have a lot of stuff fairly nearby. I just kind of want to find some copper or something. You know, we have those 2 impure iron, which I might just have to put this back closer to that. Yeah, exactly. Well, and they moved a lot of stuff, right? Like, we have to, so one thing we have to remember is where we think resource nodes are and what those resource nodes are is no longer what we think or know. If that makes sense. So, okay, so we got concrete here. And what's this over here? This is iron. Then maybe building around here. Yeah. So, okay, we got some normal iron. We got concrete. Okay, so we'll probably put the hub around here. And there's probably copper nearish by, but at least we have 2 of our main resources we're going to need. Sorry, there's a part of my brain that sees slugs, and it's just like, you gotta get them. Slugs are like Pokemon to me.
This semi-slug species seems to persist entirely through absorbing and storing energy from its surroundings. Studying this could provide new methods for improving fix-it production line efficiency. Store this potential resource for later use.
Okay, so I'll put the hub up there. And then we'll have iron and concrete nearby. I think there was a copper somewhere around here. It probably still is. But I'm not 100% sure anymore, and that's what I'm looking forward to. But I always like to have the hub somewhere high. You can kind of overlook what you're building or whatever. Oh, there's a Mercer sphere or something around here too. Okay, so we are above here. You just calm your tits. Well, the dying, the dying animation's still awesome. Oh, I guess it was a slug. Dude flipping his shit. That's awesome.
Well, you got 2 normal irons and a stone where I'm at.
Yeah, yeah, you're just below me, so that's why I'm gonna put the hub up here. Cause I think there's 2 stone in that little valley, and just trying to decide where's a nice flat spot for the hub. Yeah, cause there's 2 concrete on either side of the valley.
Yep.
So, yeah, and then, so this up here looks like the tip. Yeah, so put the hub up here then. Oh, probably should have rotated that. Let's try that. Oh yeah, that'll definitely fit better. A little bit of clippage, but like I said, like this'll all be moved. So there, we now have the hub with a fantastic view. So let's go base building. Yeah. Well, got the cement in there. And yeah, there's 2 more iron right there by the looks of it. And there's our copper right there. Yeah, so we got everything we need right here. Now, they're all going to be impures or normals, if I get my guess right.
Yeah, the 2 irons, one's normal, one is impure.
Yeah, and then those 2 over there will probably be impure or normal. And then the copper. The rock, well, that's a change. Okay, so I'm gonna go grab some copper, because we're gonna need more. Actually, collect, I'm gonna need the biomass. Oh, actually, I'm gonna have to jet here in like 15 minutes. So I'm just gonna collect a bunch of stuff, put it into a chest. So it looks like up front is going to be the project manager. Since I'm going to
I don't know if you'll like what I want to build, so I mean,
I'm going to be gone for an hour, at least. Well, probably an hour and a half. 'Cause well, I mean, you're the one on the server. You're gonna get to set the tone. So, I mean, the nice thing is whatever we do today, it's probably going to be taken down and rebuilt tomorrow. So, I mean, the idea is just to start. Let's see. Tarius he nominates himself as head of aesthetics. Okay, so you want to build. Well, I mean, I'm infrastructure. I like that. So I'll be working on, like, power lines, trying to make that efficient. Any roads, roads, train lines, and resort and slug gathering. I'm really good at slugs, as you can see. I've already caught 2. So yeah, I'm really good at that. Let's just start doing that. Let's throw this in here. Because I love the exploration and stuff, so I'm all over that. Yeah. Dad, he's like awesome at setting up the power and all that jazz. I mean, really, do what you want. Like, I am not a taskmaster. Like for me, I just want people to have fun. That's why it's like, if you want to build in your own area, knock yourself out. I'm okay with that. Like, we don't all have to build together. I would definitely say use the Discord chat as much as possible if we're not all at the same time, just to kind of lay out maybe what you want to do if we're all in the same area, so that we're not stepping on each other's toes, because that, unintentionally can lead to, people having, hard feelings, or feeling put out, or feeling like, they're not valued. And I want everybody's opinions and thoughts to have value. I mean, it may not be what we go with. I mean, the nice thing about the world is we don't have to make it a democracy. I mean, you can definitely like go your own way, and we can connect everything up later. You know, I'm like a hunter gatherer, so I mean, make a list of what you need, and I can run out and try and find it, or I can build machines to um, do basic production or whatever. I'm good at the basic stuff. When it gets to the advanced stuff, I'm still learning. So, yeah, exactly, right? And if you want to go out on your own, again, you're not going to hurt my feelings. You know what I mean? So, knock yourself out. But I definitely agree. Aesthetics, like I do like the factory floor and the structure. I tend to lack a little bit of imagination, though. I can make it square, and stuff, but adding using the construction materials in creative ways, I struggle with. So I do like watching what other people do, and then from there I can be inspired, and then I can be like, hey, what if? But all on my own, I tend to struggle a little bit. Like, I can picture something in my mind, but going from the imagination, the thought that I have, and putting it in, and putting that into practice, right? That's my struggle. So, God tier, stable power from DotSet Inc. Power Division coming to a world near you soon. Well, and I know on this map here, plates, we're pretty close to a bunch of coal, and I think there was some oil.
Okay, you don't need to build any drills, just to let you know.
Okay, now I'm gonna work on.
I got 3 drills on each one.
Nice.
Stone, iron, and copper. So.
Right now I'm just gonna work on.
Well, I need another drill. I only have 2 on stone.
Well, I mean we don't. Well, I mean we do need lots of stone, but I think we're probably not gonna suffer too much for it right away. Bounce.
Oh, I need a lot of stone right away. So I'm gonna start building this.
Yeah, I can. So what I can do is I need to get dressed, so I'll get this melting, or whatever, because I got 200 or some. So I will, and I'll get the foundations done for learning, and produce a bunch of ingots. And then you'll have lots of grass and whatever for your furnaces. Only one rule, you're only allowed to connect to the main outline. Hopefully you have proper signage.
Oh, there's 3 iron here.
Yeah, and then there's just 2 over on a hill. So I'm going to let this do that. I'm going to go get dressed. I will be, well, I can keep the headset on. Can't wear my shorts for streaming. I gotta put socks on. I hate socks. Hell, man, when it's hot as hell, all I'm wearing is the green shirt. But it's yeah, we had a couple of nice 30-degree days last week, and then it's down to room temperature outside if you're lucky. so weather's gonna start getting colder. Well, there's my pants.
There's 300 copper there. Just grab that.
Nice. Yeah, making iron ingots at the moment. Now, wear a nice shirt. Man, I've lost so much weight in the last months. Ugh, I need to start buying new shirts. Shirts hang off me. And
Okay, I need to build this.
got a belt.
Build that right there.
Yeah, 'cause my appointment is at 11. And yeah, it's from where I'm at, it's 10 minute drive, probably 5 minutes to find parking. So grab some change, 'cause I think there's meters down there. I don't think they take the cards anymore. Change in these pockets here too, didn't I? Oh, that's not. Okay, well that's actually good timing because I'm all dressed. Okay, now I need to make a few more plates. Okay, let's make some screws, or rods, I mean. Okay. Cat, you're gonna get your hair all over me. There we go.
Milestone reached. Several new structures are now
logistics
available
will
for
be
improving
next.
factory organization.
need
Foundations
150
provide a
plates,
building grid,
150
which makes it easier to
screws.
manage placement of any structure. In the event that you are experiencing amnesia for all events prior to planetfall, be reassured that memories of beloved humans and/or animals would have only been distractions from your important mission.
And some more story elements. So basically, we've been given amnesia of some kind, so we're not homesick. We'll have enough to make at least 150. Nope, 140. Oh right, I can't put that in there anyways. And 300 copper. And I have 50 already, so that's good. Boom. Let's go grab some more of this. Grab all. Yeah, I wonder if can you share map markers? I don't think so, eh? I think map markers are an individual. So we'll have to do, we might have to do like a coordinate system in Discord as well. If for everybody's bases or whatever, and then we can mark it on our maps individually that way. Uh, you know, I've always wanted to run a train line that goes all like circumvents the map. Might still try and do something like that.
It is not easy, just to let you know.
Oh, I know. Well, I'm thinking, like, do we want our factory, like the main factory, do we want it to be at like floor level, or do we want to kind of pick like a height, like have the main factory floor start at a certain position above the ground, and then and then the train line would then also function at an elevation rather than running along
That's what I would do.
along the
Is so
ground.
you can level it all out.
Yeah.
That would be the best.
Yeah. It's more resources to go that way, but yeah, and I
It's
think
more interesting.
yeah, and I think satellite factories are going to be necessary. In my mind, I'm thinking, like I said, we have one factory it's only iron, another one's only copper, and stuff like that, like these little production facilities making the very basics, and then combining them, and then have like a central storage facility, and then from that storage facility it would go to a factory that you go from like 1 input machines to 2 input machines. And then you'd have another factory that's the 3 input machines or 4 input machines, kind of thing. Like kind of have these little factories that produce specific things, and then bring them all kind of together. It's kind of what I envision. So, but it's you guys do whatever, and then I will try and make it all link together. Oh, we got 150 of those now. So I'm going to need copper wire. Which I don't think I'll have time to produce, because I got a jet here right away. There, I could probably finish up all this. Build the lower tier items, then ship them. All the highly complex items made at a central factory. Computers, the higher is usually. Yeah, kind of what I was thinking. There, I'll just do up all this, and then I'll throw all this stuff into the chest, and then I will go. Like I said, I should be gone. Well, it starts at 11. Should be a half an hour or less. So that's an hour. Yeah, it should be about an hour and a half. So, throw this in here. Sounds good. Well, I don't think we'll get too far. I mean, my goal will be to probably build a factory floor in the valley. So just the place a foundation so it's level, and then probably run around, mark all the nodes that are nearby, and then I don't know what upfront we'll have done by the time I get back, but I'm going to assume some basic production and storage. But I'd probably try and level out that floor, and then maybe up here create a level as well, like a second story. I don't know. This is really high up though. Well, I mean, I guess you go to the top of the miner, which is going to be almost as high as this. So, but yeah, I don't know.
I was gonna probably do 3 floors. So you're gonna have the one down in the cannon. Will have all the resources, the iron and the stone coming up to it,
The
and
smelters, yeah.
converting it into putting it into the smelters, then converting that into the bars, and then it will come up to where then we can just angle it on where we want it to go on the next floor.
Right.
So we keep all the major
Yeah.
things under it, so it's not, it doesn't look,
Yeah.
kinda
Well, I would say that,
congested.
the very floor would just be minor smelters, and then go up a level, and then that would be your constructors. So first floor would be smelters, and I guess storage
Milestone
maybe.
reached.
I don't know.
Conveyor belts can now merge.
I think
split,
we're
and
talking the
to
same
save
language.
space and enhance
So
the productivity of your factory.
oh, we got a
Fixit
tree
encourages
clipping
you to
through here.
consider investing in verticality when it comes to factory logistics. If you feel stressed by this complexity, imagine yourself on the shore of a vast and calm ocean. Breathe in. Visualize all the people relying on you. The sea is made of billions of faces, each staring at you with hope and tears in their eyes. Breathe out. Feel refreshed and focused on your duties.
Wow.
I didn't know I was buying. I didn't know I was buying tickets on a guilt trip. Okay. So I'm just going to exit to main menu, and yeah. Also, the stream will end here for now. I will be back as quickly as I can, and we will continue. So hopefully time will move forward for all of you out there watching. I will be back about